One time I was on the New York subway and I had to watch a homeless man masturbate for 45 minutes. Until my phone died. My mom, she told me, like when I was a baby, that I used to be really difficult to feed. So what she did was she used to take some of my food on a spoon and then she would pretend that the spoon was an airplane and that my mouth was the twin tower.
Don't call me a swastika. Although that is an Indian thing. Do you guys know that? Yeah. Did you know that? That was culturally appropriate from the Hindus because originally the swastika was a Hindu symbol of hatred for the Jews.
My parents were so strict that even for little things, like if we were watching a movie and a sex scene came on, my dad used to cover my eyes so that I didn't see masturbating. I was in Texas doing shows, man, and I visited a gun range for the first time in my life. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was called Northgate High School. I went to an all-gay frat party and I passed out drinking, which is not what you want to do, right? I woke up, they had drawn a whole bunch of foreheads on my penis. Honestly though, I find accent sexy. Like clap if you guys think an accent is sexy, right? Okay, one time I was with this girl, she had this really thick accent, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so sexy. Where's that accent from? She's like, it's a stutter. Speaking of Jesus, because you remember a while back when they said Jesus was white. From all the blood loss. We didn't date for long. I cheated on her. To be fair, I thought she wouldn't be mad, right? I thought she wouldn't be mad because she's Polly, but apparently that's just her name. So one of my friends is trans. And let me say before I get into this bit that I support trans women. I believe that trans women are women as long as they're skinny. I auditioned for this movie and I thought I was about to get it. And the dude called me, he's like, Wyatt, listen, you got the part, but you're gonna have to go fully nude. And I'm like, this is an animated movie. Because I like Obama. I think we should put Obama on Mount Rushmore if we can find enough obsidian. My girlfriend, she thinks that I'm weird, dude. She thinks that I'm weird just because I like to have sex with my socks on. My hands. Oh yeah, you like that? One time I accidentally did meth. Okay, all the other times were on purpose. I used to date a girl really seriously. I knew it was serious because it got to the point where I only watched porn that looked like her. I told that to her, I thought she'd be happy. She was not happy. Even though I was like, I swear to God, babe, look at my phone. I only ever Google small ass no tip.
Everything was white and upper middle class, right? Like even the suicide attempts in my school. There was this kid, he locked himself into his garage with his car on, and they realized, oh, I drive a Tesla.
I saw a gender reveal on the subway one time. It was a man, he showed me his penis.
Middle school was a hard time though, seriously. I remember when I was in middle school, I used to hate it because I would always get random boners. And that's why I quit substitute teaching.
I went to an all-gay frat party and I passed out drinking. But that's partially my fault, right? Because I don't know, I just always pass out. Some guys just can't handle their roofies. They wanted to see Obama's birth certificate because they thought that he was part of a race of people with a savage and a horrible history. And to be fair, they are right. I mean, this dude's half white. I went to the psychiatrist and they prescribed me Xanax for depression. And it worked. I'm no longer depressed because now I sell Xanax and I'm rich.
On the dating apps, I saw my sister on Tinder like a week ago. I know I was pissed that she's cheating on me.
I have a question for the whole audience. Listen, do you think that it's okay to breastfeed in public? Yes. Okay, cool, because my girlfriend keeps telling me to stop. One time, I accidentally walked in on my parents having sex, but all of the other times were on purpose. I was walking down the street, and somebody behind me, they yelled, "Go back to your country, we don't want you here. Go back to where you're from." And at first, I was upset, but then I turned around and the guy was Native American, and I was like, this guy's right.